Welcome, Modern Knights. This is the space you were looking for, a place tailor-made for those looking for evolution and deep understanding in relationships. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that crosses generations: how to win a woman's heart and make her fall in love with you. First of all, it is essential to remember that every healthy relationship is based on mutual respect, honesty, and authenticity. Forget manipulation and deception tactics. Those practices have no place here. Our focus is on building genuine connections, understanding emotions, and creating true bonds. Get ready to discover the principles that will help you connect deeply with a woman, respecting who she is and who you are. I'm going to report 5 extraordinary principles, but I think the 5th is the most barbaric, so watch until the end. And if you like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss our next videos. First principle: self-knowledge and authenticity. Knowing yourself is essential to presenting yourself genuinely, reflecting confidence without the need for false impressions. Authenticity prevents future disappointments and attracts people who value who you really are. Let's dive into an essential topic not only for relationships, but for life: self-knowledge and authenticity. Knowing yourself is the first step to building genuine and healthy relationships. Without this foundation, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to be someone we're not, just to please others. But, after all, how can we know ourselves better and be authentic? For starters, it's crucial to set aside time for introspection. Ask yourself, what am I truly passionate about? What are my deepest fears? What values govern my life? Reflecting on these questions helps us understand our motivations and limitations. The self-confidence that arises from this process is genuine, not a facade. And that is extremely attractive. Authenticity is the art of being who you really are, without masks or disguises. When we are authentic, we attract people who value our true essence. This avoids future disappointments and builds a solid foundation of trust and respect. Instead of trying to impress with appearances, focus on being yourself. But how can we cultivate this authenticity in everyday life? An effective way is to explore your interests and values. Dedicate yourself to activities that you are passionate about and that reflect who you are. This not only enriches your life, but also makes you more interesting to others. Introspection can include activities like meditation, keeping a journal, or even talking to friends and family about how they perceive you. Active listening is also a crucial component of authenticity. By truly listening to others, not just their words but also their feelings and emotions, we show that we care and value what they have to say. This creates an environment of trust and empathy where both can be true. Remember, being authentic doesn't mean being perfect. We all have flaws and vulnerabilities. Accepting and embracing these imperfections is part of the process. True confidence comes from self-knowledge and personal acceptance, not the need to appear invincible. Showing your vulnerabilities can actually strengthen your relationships by demonstrating that you are human and approachable. Being consistent and trustworthy is another pillar of authenticity. Keeping your promises and acting consistently builds trust. Trust is not achieved with words alone, but with continuous and coherent actions. Be someone you can trust in good times and bad. Finally, take care of your appearance. While physical appearance isn't everything, a good first impression counts. Taking care of your personal hygiene and dressing appropriately shows that you value yourself and respect others. This reflects your self-esteem and self-worth, important aspects of self-knowledge. In short, self-knowledge and authenticity are essential to building true and lasting relationships. Know yourself, accept your imperfections, be consistent, and listen actively. These practices will not only help you attract people who value who you really are, but they will also enrich every aspect of your life. Continue improving and applying these lessons in your daily life. Remember, true strength is in being who you really are. Second principle: active listening and empathy. Paying attention not only to words, but also to feelings and emotions is essential for a true connection. Showing empathy, putting yourself in someone else's shoes, strengthens the emotional bond and builds trust. Explore a topic that can completely transform the quality of your relationships: active listening and empathy. In a world where everyone is always busy and connected to their devices, Knowing how to truly listen to someone is a rare and powerful skill. Active listening goes far beyond just hearing words. It's about paying attention to the feelings and emotions behind those words. When you truly focus on what the other person is saying, without distractions, you show that you truly care. This creates a genuine connection, where the other feels valued and understood. One of the most effective ways to practice active listening is to ask open-ended questions that encourage the other person to express themselves more. Instead of simple questions that can be answered with a yes or no, ask something like, "How did you feel about that?" Or, "What do you think about this situation?" This not only demonstrates genuine interest, but also encourages a deeper, more meaningful conversation. Now, let's talk about empathy. Demonstrating empathy is putting yourself in someone else's shoes, feeling what they feel and understanding their perspective. When you practice empathy, you create a safe space where the other person feels understood and supported. This strengthens the emotional bond and builds trust, as the person knows they can count on you in good times and bad. Practicing empathy can be challenging, especially if you naturally tend to be more rational or logical. However, it is a skill that can be developed. Try to imagine how you would feel if you were in the other person's situation. Sometimes sharing your own similar experiences can help show that you understand, but remember not to divert attention to yourself. Use your experiences to validate the other person's feelings and offer support. Showing empathy is not just about words, but also actions. Small gestures of consideration, like offering a shoulder to lean on or helping with a difficult task, can speak louder than 1,000 words. Empathetic actions show that you genuinely care and are willing to make an extra effort for the well-being of others. Active listening and empathy are essential pillars for building deep and meaningful relationships. They not only strengthen the emotional connection, but also create an environment of trust and mutual respect. When you demonstrate that you are truly present, listening, and understanding, you become someone people can trust and turn to. Gentlemen, practice active listening and empathy in your daily interactions. Be present, listen carefully, and show that you care. These skills will make a huge difference, not only in your romantic relationships, but in all your connections. Remember, true strength lies in being an attentive listener and an empathetic friend. Until next time. Third principle: consistency and reliability. Keeping promises and acting consistently is vital to building a solid relationship. Being a constant support in difficult times demonstrates commitment and loyalty. I'm going to talk about two fundamental pillars for any successful relationship: consistency and reliability. Imagine building a house. You don't want it to collapse in the first storm, right? Likewise, relationships need a solid foundation, and that foundation is made up of consistent and reliable actions. Keeping promises may seem simple, but it's something that many people neglect. Every time you keep a promise, you strengthen trust in the relationship. Whether it's something big like being present in the most important moments or something small like remembering a special date, these actions demonstrate that your words carry weight and that you are a person who can be trusted. Consistency is about acting consistently over time. This means that your actions and words must always be aligned. When you say you're going to do something, do it. When you promise to be there, be there. This creates an environment of safety and predictability where the other person knows they can count on you, no matter the situation. Being a constant support in difficult times is another powerful way to demonstrate commitment and loyalty. Life is full of ups and downs, and it is in times of challenge that the strength of a relationship is tested. Being present, offering a shoulder to lean on, or simply listening without judging shows that you are truly invested in the other person's well-being. Think of it as being a lighthouse in the midst of a storm. No matter how turbulent the sea is, the lighthouse remains steadfast, guiding and offering safety. Likewise, by being consistent and reliable, you become that light of stability in someone's life, someone they can trust regardless of the circumstances. And it's not just about being there in difficult times. Consistency and reliability must be practiced on a daily basis. Small gestures, like sending a good luck message before an important meeting or remembering your partner's favorite coffee, show that you care and are attentive to your partner's needs and desires. Being consistent and reliable not only strengthens the relationship, but also creates a positive cycle of mutual trust. When you demonstrate these values, the other person also feels encouraged to act in the same way. This results in a stronger and more balanced relationship where both partners support and trust each other. So, folks, remember, consistency and reliability are key to any solid relationship. Keep your promises, be consistent in your actions, and be present in good and bad times. This will not only strengthen your connections, but also create healthier, longer-lasting relationships. Fourth principle: clear communication and respect for individuality. Communicating intentions clearly avoids misunderstandings and aligns expectations. Respecting your partner's space and independence strengthens trust and promotes a healthy relationship. Let's dive into two essential aspects of maintaining a healthy, long-lasting relationship: clear communication and respect for individuality. These elements are like the gears of a clock. If one of them doesn't work well, the entire mechanism can fail. Let's start by talking about the importance of clear communication. Imagine sailing on a boat without a map or compass. You might get somewhere, but you'll probably get lost along the way. Clear communication is the map and compass of relationships. When you express your intentions and feelings openly and honestly, you avoid misunderstandings and align expectations. This means being direct about what you want, need, and expect from the relationship. If something bothers you, talk about it respectfully. If you have dreams and plans, share them. This transparency creates an environment of trust and mutual understanding. And speaking of trust, this is where respect for individuality comes in. Each person is a unique universe, with their own interests, hobbies, and personal space. Respecting your partner's independence is fundamental to a balanced relationship. This does not mean living separate lives, but rather giving space for each person to grow and develop as an individual. Encourage your partner to pursue their dreams and support their passions. This not only strengthens trust, but also enriches the relationship with new experiences and perspectives. Respecting individuality also involves giving time and space for others to recharge. Everyone needs time alone, whether it's to read a book, practice a hobby, or simply relax. By allowing these moments, you demonstrate that you value your partner's mental and emotional health, which in turn strengthens the bond between you. Clear communication and respect for individuality go hand in hand. When you communicate openly, you are also showing that you respect and value the other person's point of view. And by respecting individuality, you create a safe environment where you both feel free to be who you really are, without fear of judgment or pressure. Imagine a relationship where you both feel understood and valued for who you really are, where there is no room for misunderstandings, as everything is discussed openly and with respect, where everyone has the freedom to be independent and, at the same time, part of something bigger. This is the kind of relationship we all deserve and can build. So the next time you have an important conversation with your partner, remember to be clear and honest. And don't forget to give him space to be himself. Clear communication and respect for individuality are the keys to a strong, healthy, and lasting relationship. Until next time, you're enjoying the video. Interesting, right? Subscribe and leave your like to strengthen our channel. Gratitude to you, my friend. I think the fifth and final principle is essential. Watch until the end. Fifth principle: keep the flame burning. Striving to avoid routine with unexpected gestures and planning quality time together maintains passion and excitement in the relationship. Fun and laughter are essential for a lively and exciting relationship. This topic that everyone loves: how to keep the spark burning in a relationship. We all know that, over time, routine can set in and make everything a little monotonous. But don't worry, there are incredible ways to keep the passion and emotion present. Let's go. Firstly, it is important to avoid routine. This doesn't mean you need to plan epic adventures every week, but small, unexpected gestures can make a huge difference. Surprise your partner with breakfast in bed, a love letter left on the bathroom mirror, or an invitation to a romantic walk in the park. These gestures show that you care and are thinking about the other person, which keeps the relationship fresh and exciting. Planning quality time together is also essential. Set aside time in your schedule to go out and do something you both enjoy. It could be a special dinner, a game night, a weekend trip, or even a movie marathon at home. The important thing is to be together, enjoying each other's company without external distractions. These moments help to reinforce the emotional bond and create unforgettable memories. And we can't forget the fun and laughter. They are the secret sauce of any successful relationship. Laughing together creates a unique connection and relieves everyday stress. So don't take everything so seriously. Make jokes, play. Look for activities that make you laugh until your stomach hurts. It could be watching a comedy, playing a funny game, or even remembering fun times you've had together. Spontaneity is another powerful ally. Plan surprises every now and then, like an impromptu dance night in the living room, a surprise weekend picnic, or a themed dinner at home. Novelty and unpredictability help keep the relationship alive and exciting. It shows that you're willing to put in the effort to keep the flame burning, which is extremely valuable. Keeping the flame burning also involves maintaining a healthy and communicative sex life. Don't be afraid to explore new ideas and fantasies with your partner. Physical intimacy is a crucial part of a passionate relationship. Open communication about desires and boundaries creates a safe environment where you can both express yourself freely. Additionally, invest time in getting to know your partner even more. Ask about his dreams, fears, and aspirations. The more you know about him, the better you can plan surprises and moments that truly touch his heart. Remember, keeping the flame burning is not a one-day effort, but an ongoing commitment. Small daily gestures, combined with quality time and lots of fun, will ensure that passion and emotion are always present in your relationship. Did you like the video? Interesting, right? Subscribe and leave your like to strengthen our channel. Gratitude to you, my friend.